my way to check out with my brother at the store when we both noticed a man in a mask come busting through the door. In his hand he held a pitcher, in the other was a gun. We'll be done if we try to run, so don't be dumb, just hit the floor. We couldn't really make out what the dude was trying to say. Something about you took her life and now it's time for you to pay. Kept on sticking that image that he had with him in his face. Stuck the gun into his mouth and said, I want you to feel her pain. The man behind the counter crying out,
I'm just a cashier.
That's when we expected him to say,
just hand the cash here.
Didn't want no money, just wanted to see that man's fear. Bet he didn't wake up this morning thinking he'd land here. Understand from our perspective, all we seeing is a clerk. Didn't know he was in a gang 2 years ago, got a spot reserved. Wanna know how this piece of shit had gained initiation? He raped and killed a little girl and left her body laying. Well, he found out where he worked, now back and forth he's pacing, believing if he does this then he'll bring his daughter salvation. No more waiting, gets up in the whip and drives to that gas station. Got a bottle of Jack, a picture of her, and now he's driving wasted. Listen to your wife is what the angel on his shoulder saying. She said don't do it please, you know it won't change this. The devil on his opposite said fuck that shit, go waste him. The devil on the opposite became the more persuasive. Now he's doing 80 down the street in his dad's Mustang, the same street she played on but can't get that image of blood stains out of his head. Wishing his daughter was back in her bed, praying that he can go back just for a moment with her to make one change. He whispered almost there, swearing to God he kept passing her. Looked over to his right, there was a man sitting in the passenger. The man said, do you choose this road? You know it'll take a tragic turn. He said, what about her when he took her life? Did he plan on asking her? Fuck no, now he's here, gun in hand, ain't thinking clear. Curiously, that man he saw mysteriously disappear. Saw his daughter in the mirror, said it's okay baby, I'm here. Took a breath, took a second, thought about the last 2 years. 2 years without her, moved here without her. Tried to pray to and break through and make do without her. Tried looking at the image of his baby still alive. Then he heard his car door shut and he watched her walk inside. Confused with what he's seeing, heard her screaming, heard her cry. Put a mask on, then he busted through the door, couldn't believe his eyes. What he saw we couldn't see, and it's still a mystery. Doesn't matter cause what happened next was real as you and me. We couldn't really make out what the dude was trying to say. Something about you took her life and now it's time for you to pay. Kept on sticking that image that he had with him in his face. Stuck the gun into his mouth and said, I want you to feel her pain. The man behind the counter crying out,
I'm just a cashier.
Didn't want the cash, yeah the man made that clear. Bet he didn't wake up this morning thinking he'd land here. Then he took the mask off and we saw that man's fear. I'm sure the cops are on their way, I'm sure they'll try arresting me. They won't get the chance to, they gon' have a mess to clean. Look at me, remember me, dig into your memory. You raped and killed my daughter, now you about to die right next to me. He couldn't really make out what the dude was trying to shout. Bunch of mumbling cause the barrel of the gun was in his mouth. Heard the sirens, perfect timing, pulled the trigger. Grabbed his phone, called his wife, then he told her that he loved her. I shot him and I killed him, he can't ever hurt another. She's confused and can't stop crying, one more time he said he loved her. Then he told her he was sorry, he couldn't live to see her suffer.